Hello everyone, Gaurang Shah here. The view on the market to book profit at 12,000 last week with consolidation to a little bit of profit booking view panned out and now we are trading with some amount of pressure on the Nifty, very marginally low. Of course, I would not call it pressure. My view on the market stands as it was last week. Buy on dip strategy has worked out. We had a deep cut on Monday, then we had a recovery yesterday. Today we are flat to negative. I think we should consolidate 11,600, 700 worst case scenario on the downside. Little bit optimistic downside would be 11,800 where we have been and bounced back. I'm talking about Nifty spot, mind you. Bank Nifty, there are a little bit of concerns, which is why we are seeing pressure on overall markets. Higher level, as of now, immediately 12,000 remains to be a very strong resistance. Any move about 12,050, 12,075 would propel us towards that level that I spoke about, 11,200, 300, and I think that could be visible. I think last time I mentioned Diwali, and Diwali should possibly have some fireworks in terms of upside. We also heard, I heard that also mentioned about the government, thinking about some kind of a stimulus. Possibly we may have to wait for some time, but the finance minister also referred that the government and the respective authority will not, shy away from taking steps to revive the economy, especially consumption demand, expenditure from government side to boost up that demand overall and support the economy. So my view is that we will be possibly trading in this zone. You have the FNO expiry again tomorrow you have the FNO expiry. So I think the markets will be choppy, monthly expiry I'm talking about. So markets will be choppy and as we enter in the month of November contract, I think we should have some more bit of positivity, and my view should possibly work out towards that 11,200, 300 once we have this expiry done and dusted. And moreover, I think what we saw on Monday was the reflection of the global, news flow and the global markets correcting. The news flow was that a large part of Europe countries are again going into shutdown mode because of the second wave. Honestly speaking, friends, I don't know when the first wave got over. So the wave theory is something that I don't understand. Anyways, so there is the second wave and there is this shutdown happening, and because of which there was a knee-jerk reaction. And as and when we have this kind of news flow, I think we will be reacting. But let me say this on our part, that is on the Indian numbers as far as this Wuhan stroke, Chinese stroke, COVID-19 virus is concerned. I think it was relatively better. Monday, Tuesday, we had the data come out as far as the situation of COVID stroke Wuhan virus 19 is concerned in India. We were doing relatively better. Even states, forget about pan-India, even states have reported lower numbers. And the most important thing is that the recovery run rate has gone up substantially, I think 90%. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Fatality rate is also going down. And the new number in terms of new infection is also at a lower side. So I think we are possibly, if common sense prevail upon all of us, I think this number should be even much better by the time we have the second and the third week coming through of November. And so on and so forth, of course, the work which will be done on the COVID front. Rupee dollar, again, my anticipation was 73.50 would be the weakness in the rupee against the dollar, but we have gone slightly above that. Nothing to worry about. I think we'll have some more strength coming through. So possibly 73.50, 73.55 is the strength. Worst case scenario, 74 could be seen, but I don't see that happening immediately. On the crude oil front, we are on the range side, and that range will remain as I mentioned. So I've been giving out some investment ideas since the last couple of weeks. I have 3 recommendations. These are a little bit on the longest time horizon, keeping in mind the earnings recovery, government policy, defense, etc., etc. So first one is Ashok Leyland, and I hope the Honorable Union Minister is able to come out with the scrappage policy sooner rather than later, which will help commercial vehicle manufacturing companies. Point number one. Point number two, there is huge demand from e-commerce side for commercial vehicles. Real estate, infrastructure sector revival will also prop up demand for commercial vehicles. And of course, the scrappage policy coming through will also help replacement of old vehicles with new vehicles. So 110 is the target on Ashok Leyland. And I've been speaking about this stock even earlier, if you recollect. Second one is Federal Bank, smaller private sector bank, but very strong numbers, much better than what our estimates were. 85 is the target on Federal Bank. And the third one is from the defense stroke PSU side, BEL. We have all heard about what is happening on the defense front, how the government is, pushing towards Atmanirbhar Bharat as far as defense equipment and etc. things are concerned. Recently, we heard a high sophisticated caliber gun has been approved for all the soldiers, whether it is Army, Border Security Force, Navy, Air Force. All the defense personnel will have this high category caliber weapon in their hand, and most probably you will have some more positive news coming through. So, and of course, defense, as far as BEL is concerned, they make this radar systems, modified warfare platforms, which helps the defense forces, surface to air, air missile radar system, air to air anti-aircraft missile system, etc., etc. So 125 is the target on BEL, and mind you, again, I'll repeat every time, this is a long-term target, no short-term, no medium-term, no BTST, and at least 16 to 18 months plus time horizon. And I think the road to recovery as far as defense sector is concerned is looking quite optimistic. And with the change in policy, with the procurement norms, I think domestic defense companies should do well. So hopefully we should overcome this slight negativity on their markets tomorrow, day after, once we are dusted with the expiry. And come the October expiry and Diwali, I think we should be talking about 11,200, 300. Take care. God bless you. Trade with cautious and invest wisely. Bye-bye.